That was not a good play at all with the arrows. And then we're going to go ahead and fireball. Don't play that way. All right, he's just spamming stuff desperately at the bridge. I am severely underleveled. Guys, did you see that? Huh? Kiting troops, using the squishy troops, and all while I was spell cycling and getting back to my hog rider. That's how you play. That's how you got to get better at the game, all right? And if you're in arenas 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, guys, you're probably still facing boss number 1. Okay, and if you're stuck there, you guys have to grow in the knowledge of the game. All right, you have to. I am proving it right now. Hard counters across the board, lower levels across the board, in Arena 14, and I'm still winning. This is probably my favorite play of the battle. All right, we had some Larrys taking care of the Hog Rider. We had a nice spirit. Notice I just dropped it and notice the tile placement of where it's at. Okay, we have a Musketeer that is attacking the Hog Rider. Arena Tower is attacking the Hog Rider. This slows down the Hog Rider to where he gets 0 damage. Guess what our Musketeer decides to do? After that's done, turn around and target the princess, guys, okay? And then she's going to counter push, and look what I'm back with. Hog Rider. What's going on, y'all? Welcome back. Hope you guys are doing well. As always, your boy is back with a special one today, guys, okay? This is another training video, all right? It's going to be using Hog 2.6, not true 2.6, I don't have log. See, I'm severely under-leveled, but we'll see if we can make it work. And then I'm going to use a drawing tablet, okay? I'm going to take some screenshots, and then we're going to go ahead and walk through it a little bit and tell you exactly what I was thinking. You can always start off with Hog Rider, and as well as he does. So we go here, and we're going to get some skeletons on this as well. And so he's probably playing Balloon, if I had to guess. That was a bad zap. That was a really bad zap. So we're going to go ahead and kite. He's got a princess. All right. We will take this out, though. And now he's got a lumberjack, right? And it's starting to be targeted, but we have to bring it over. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get a cannon down as well, because he would have been able to get some shots off. I might have been able to not use the cannon. So I know he has zap, right? I know he has zap. So he's going to use that on the skeletons, right? So what we're going to want to do here is he's back to his lumberjack, I believe. But I'm going to, well, he did that. Okay, I'm going to take this value. If I had log, I probably would log her back too, right? But this is part of 2.6, cycling spells, right? So we're going to go here. We're going to get this down as well. He'll get a zap off, but we're going to go ahead and, never mind, forget it. I was going to go ahead and slow it down. I probably should have spaced the Ice Spirit. So we're fine. We're fine at this point. As long as he doesn't have Balloon, but I think we'll still be okay. Okay. So we'll go here with this. We're going to go here, and then we're going to get a Musketeer, right? So the Barbarian's going to do some work. And again, there was no reason to drop the Lumberjack. And I'm going to take that value of the Princess. That's always Magic Archer, Princess. You're going to get that tower value. Take it. But there was no point in him dropping a Lumberjack and an Ice Wizard. What did that do? I shut it down completely with squishy troops. I do wish I was playing Mega Knight, but maybe we'll go one more battle and we'll see if we face Mega Knight. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and kite. We'll kite. We'll let that all happen. He loses his shield. So we're going to go in with this, and then we're going to go ahead and go in with the cannon, and we'll get this down. We're going to go ahead and go here with this, and we're going to go here. He's putting some pressure there. Again, though, regardless of the fact, guys, you don't want to play this way at all. All right, don't play this way. Now I'm going to reset. Okay, he used so much. He just dumped everything at the bridge. You're not going to get better at the game if you just dump everything at the bridge, guys. We're going to go High Musketeer. We'll go here with this. We're going to go Ice Spirit, and then we're going to let all that happen, and then I'm going to go Hog Rider. He's not going to get enough chip. All right, my Fireball is too low level, unfortunately. Okay, I'm taking that value. I'm taking that value, guys. Big time. All right. This is actually a good battle, though, based on the fact that... Let me go ahead and take care of this princess, though. Based on the fact of how he's playing. Okay? That Dark Prince could be a Mega Knight, honestly. So we still have... he can zap this. It's not going to be good enough. And we're going to go in. Ice Spirit. All right. Well, I don't know what that was. We're going to take this tower. There you go. There was one mistake I made that battle I can think of, and I placed the Ice Spirit too close to the skeletons, and if he zapped it, he would have got a hog hit. But guys, did you see that? Huh? Kiting troops, using the squishy troops, and all while I was spell cycling and getting back to my hog rider. Let's go ahead and do another one. All right, I hope to face Mega Knight. We'll see. Then, like I said, level 10. But again, my card levels are super low, right? Because I can't even chip on this. Now, typically, what you would want to do is I would run Ice Spirit to chip. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to get a cannon down, and I'm going to place it right here. And we'll see. If he has like Fireball or something, that's kind of okay. So then we're going to go in with this. I'm going to get a Musketeer down on this one. And then we're going to slow this all down, because that Ram Rider will be able to connect if I wasn't careful, guys. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and run. Actually, I'm going to Fireball this. And boom. One thing I could have done there, because she might spawn her skeleton. Okay, we're good. I was going to say one thing I could have done was bring her closer, right? When you Fireball her in the back, you can bring her closer, and then she would... We're not going to face... Okay, we're facing Big Mama Pekka, though. All right, so this is perfect timing for us. He's running double Pekkas. Okay, so we're going to try to protect. We're going to try to protect here. We're going to go ahead and use the skeletons for this. He could zap. Hopefully he won't. Cannon will do some work. You guys can see that. And we're going to distract with the Ice Golem. All right, good Fireball. Hopefully it doesn't take me out. Thank goodness it didn't. We're going to go ahead and slow this down. We will have to get... I'm going to get this down, actually. He'll get a Bandit on the tower, but we'll be able to take out the Big Mama Pekka. Okay, so the Bandit at the bridge was actually the type of deck he's playing. Was well played. All right, I'm going to give him that one for sure. But he has two big counters to the Hog Rider right now. He's already back to his Big Mama Pekka and the Mini Pekka. So I really can't do a whole lot there. I'm going to take this value, though, again. And this is the part where I'm starting to think in my mind that I want to spell cycle a little bit. He can get an E-Wizard on this side. I'm perfectly fine with that. I don't know why he did that. But we're getting close to double. All right, so I'm going to get a Musketeer down here. And the thing that I want to do here is use a Cannon, and then the Ice Golem and the Ice Spirit, big time. All right, so we'll go ahead and get this down now. I'm going to get this down here. We're going to go ahead and go in with this, and we'll get some skeletons down too. And we'll get another... I was thinking about getting another Musketeer down. Okay, so that was kind of well played. He's going to be back to his Mini Pekka. I am going to Fireball the Mini Pekka away. Boom. Just so we get two shots. We don't get two shots, so that kind of stinks a little bit. So we'll go here. We're going to go ahead and keep this going. We'll get this going again. Now he's just spamming. He's spamming all over the place. All right, we should be able to clean all that stuff up. We got a Musketeer still on the map. I'm going to go in now. He just spam. That's what people do, right? That was a pretty good Big Mama Pekka, but we're going to keep the Musketeer alive. We're going to get two shots off. But again, still too aggressive. We're going to keep her alive, okay? We're going to now reset a little bit. This could be a little bit of a difficult push. We're going to pull it a little bit high. And we'll go in with this. And we'll go here with this. Guys, see what I'm doing? It's kind of hard to talk through this one. And then we're going to go back in. He used all his elixir. That was not a good play at all with the arrows. And then we're going to go ahead and Fireball. Don't play that way. All right, he's just spamming stuff desperately at the bridge. I am severely unleveled. Okay? Big Mama Pekka. Guys, come on now. Alright guys, class is in session. Forgive the overlay. It took me like 5 seconds. I promise I'll make it better. Just want to give this tablet thing a try. See if you guys like it. Definitely leave comments, alright? So here's what we're going to start off with. We're going to start off with what I consider a mistake in hindsight. It was a mistake, but however, it did work out in our favor, guys, okay? In this Ice Spirit play right here. This Hog Rider was gone, okay? The Arena Tower was attacking it. We had some Larry still on the map. I knew he had Zap, and that's why I would say that it was potentially a mistake, and that is the fact that he could have zapped all this stuff. If this Hog Rider was a little bit healthier, he would have got a hit off. We don't want that, okay? You definitely don't want that with the Hog Rider. So to me, again, it was a mistake, but it actually worked out in our favor because the Ice Spirit took out the Musketeer, all right? And we cycled back to a Hog Rider. All right, anyways, I like to point out my mistakes, you know? Okay, not perfect. All right, so let's move on. So this right here, I just want to point this out. Don't play this way. All right, shortly after that, he got super desperate and he just starts dropping stuff at the bridge. That's what happens. I'm telling you guys. People overcommit all the time. Like I said in my fundamentals, don't do it. And what is this? Don't do this. I just cannot emphasize this enough. This got shut down. I was back to Hog Rider. He couldn't defend anything. Guys, don't play that way, all right? Just had to point that one out. Moving on to the next one. This is probably my favorite play of the battle, all right? We had some Larrys taking care of the Hog Rider. We had an Ice Spirit. Notice I just dropped it. Notice the tile placement of where it's at, okay? We have a Musketeer that is attacking the Hog Rider. Arena Tower is attacking the Hog Rider. This slows down the Hog Rider to where he gets 0 damage. Guess what our Musketeer decides to do? After that's done, turn around and target the princess, guys, okay? And then she's going to counter push, and look what I'm back with. Hog Rider, okay? Simple, easy. All right, let's move on to the next one. So this one here is just kind of simply showing how you want to use cards like the Ice Spirit, the Skeletons, and Cannon, and also all while cycling, okay? Get back to that Hog Rider to take out this and have a little bit of a counter push. And this this was really not a big counter push, but it did bait out a zap. And if he did not answer it, and look at the tower anyways. If he didn't answer, that was my whole point, right? These Larrys or the Ice Spirit would have gotten to the tower, guys. All right. Okay, moving on. So now we're going to move into the next battle, which is actually a lot harder because the Ram Rider is a great counter to the Hog Rider by slowing it down. You got the Big Mama P.E.K.K.A. over here. You got the Mini P.E.K.K.A. I mean, lots of counters, guys. Okay, so with this one, the Ice Golem is taking care of the Bandit, and he had Bandit, right? So a little bit of a bridge spam. And the Cannon and the Musketeer is taking care of this Ram Rider, okay? And guess what I'm back to, guys? The Hog Rider, okay? Now, moving on to the next shot here. This is actually a mistake. I wanted to point this out, and you notice the fireball hit here. This is a witch. I wanted to go in the back, okay? I do clip the tower, but the point is I wanted the witch to come more forward so that the musketeer could target her before she could spawn skeletons. I did not time it correctly. Instead, she spawned skeletons, and I basically lost this musketeer. Instead, he would have had to use elixir to defend if I would have done it that way, because this musketeer would have been healthy. All right, so that was kind of a mistake on my part. All right, next is going to be right here. Now, this one I wanted to point out a couple things. First off, this is a lot coming at me, okay? But notice how the cannon is on the map, and these little Larrys take out this Mini P.E.K.K.A. So let's move on to the next scene here. And notice it's gone, right? Bye-bye Mini P.E.K.K.A. But now this is what I'm worried about, okay? So now I have the Musketeer that I dropped and the cannon, okay? And the Big Mama P.E.K.K.A. is going to march toward this, okay? So got to take care of the Big Mama P.E.K.K.A. And you know he's got Bandit in hand, and he's got Fireball, he's got E-Wizard, and all these kinds of things. So he did run his Fireball, which took care of the cannon, but I still have my Musketeer on the map. I dropped the Ice Golem to continue to distract and tank and everything like that. And the Arena Tower is obviously hitting the Big Mama P.E.K.K.A. too, guys. So let's go here. And now I use an Ice Spirit. I'm continuing to cycle and keep this all where it needs to be. And the bar barrel, the cannon, I kind of get things back to things fast, right? Okay, so then we go ahead and move on, which that then got all shut down. He did get a little bit of damage. I think it was a bandit dash and maybe a couple hits. I went ahead and took this fireball value on this E-Wizard, basically take it out, and I get some damage on the tower. All right, with Hog 2.6, you want to cycle, guys, okay? Now look at all this stuff he has going on here. He has a Ram Rider, he has a Witch with a bunch of skeletons, so I used the Ice Golem to distract, I used the Cannon and the Ice Spirit to slow the Ram Rider down. I'm back to my Hog Rider. I already have it in my head that I'm going to be counter pushing, okay? So with this, I shut all that stuff down, and I get another Ice Golem down because he dropped the Bandit. He got desperate by dropping the arrows. He does have a healthy Witch, but I got my Cannon here. He cannot punish. He can, I guess, but the Cannon's going to protect, and the Musketeer is going to get targeted, after the Cannon, right? So she's going to be on the map. She's going to be good to go to protect, and we'll go here. So I went ahead and shut that stuff down. I knew he had Big Mama P.E.K.K.A. in cycle, so I didn't think he was going to drop it at the bridge, but when he did, I was like, yes, because I went ahead and dropped the Hog Rider right here. And right when it got about here, the Hog got the Big Mama P.E.K.K.A. got one hit. Obviously, it's half health. But guys, this is like 3 hits on the tower. That's pretty much gone. Musketeer is attacking the Big Mama P.E.K.K.A. Actually, as she is walking back this way, I have all of these distraction troops to keep the Musketeer alive and continue to distract the Big Mama P.E.K.K.A. You can do the same thing with the Mega Knight. All right. And you notice that I'm starting to do that here, guys, right? And look at this. Look at the damage that I have right there. Basically a Hog and a Fireball away, something like that. Okay. And then it was pretty much, again, still there, but I wanted to say this was that same push. He got a Bandit down here, but I have a Musketeer. He fireballed as well, so I wouldn't say he overcommitted, but he was basically done at this point because I have all of these easy, fast elixir troops also getting back to my Musketeer with a full cannon still on here to easily shut this stuff down and anything else he had. And guess how I win, guys? Hog Rider. Maybe I threw a fireball too. Anyways, hope you guys found this helpful. All right, like I said, I might make this a new thing. All right, if you want to learn a certain deck or something, I can talk about specific tile placements, all that kind of stuff. Anyways, guys, thank you for all the continued support. Hope everyone is doing well, staying safe, take care, and peace out, guys.